Hello, my name is Johanna Ott.
And my name is Lina Faizi. Now, we have a question for you. Have you ever compared yourself to someone else?
Out of the 8 billion people on this planet, you must have thought that someone was better than you, right?
Studies have shown that up to 10% of all our thoughts are comparisons. They have also shown how comparing yourself positively to others can reinforce self-confidence and self-worth.
When comparing yourself to your peers, you gain the awareness that you are fitting in and socializing.
It can help you see what is possible and give you the motivation to improve and grow. But what if, in comparing yourself to others, you get lost along the way?
Whether it's a classmate, rival, or even your best friend. Comparison has been a part of human nature for years.
And if you ever find yourself feeling lesser than another, it hurts. Let's be honest, it has happened to all of us before. In fact, it has become a part of our psyche, our culture, our external and internal lives.
Now, I know what you're thinking. It can't be that bad, right? In fact, engaging in competitions to prove your worth can be exhilarating and fill you with a feeling of value when you win. But what about the fact when you win, there's someone who loses? What about when you lose? How does that make you feel? What about if every time it happens, you start to feel worse and worse, until it feels like losing becomes your lifestyle?
That is totally right, Johanna. We are living in a world where we're constantly being bombarded by messages telling us that we're not good enough. And people are giving in more and more to the influence of comparing themselves to others to see if they're up to standard.
Whether it's competing to have the perfect grades, the perfect friends, the perfect car, the perfect family, the perfect smile, the perfect body, the perfect everything.
Just because there is crushing societal pressure to be the best that is fed to us by our peers, our parents, our advertisers, and our educators, plus everyone around us, this does not mean that we have to go as far as taking our lives. All because we gain a skewed impression of what others have, do, or are like, and then they just end up feeling far from flawless. It's just not right.
This can start at an early and very basic level. For example, your peer was awarded a trophy that you've been working on towards the whole year. Your friend is getting the perfect grades, but you tried just as hard, still didn't get the same result. You see images online of how your body should look like and how you should dress.
This can still leave you feeling numb inside, as if you can never be good enough.
Your brain will tell you that you're a failure and a disappointment. But should you really let the message compare yourself to who you truly are and cause you to crush your own sense of self-worth?
So, what really happens if you spend too much time obsessing over others? Well, it's been scientifically proven that people become socially inactive and have a lower range of social cognition when caught in this specific comparison cycle. Now, think of it like this. Is this someone you want to and voluntarily become?
Can you believe that this affects 56% of people? It makes them feel worthless and gives them the constant feeling of someone criticizing them.
Wake up!
This is not a joke. Real lives are being affected by this, and it has the power to cause a lot of pain.
There have been numerous studies to prove how comparison can be negative, but also positive in a way. To make matters even worse, this problem is not just going to disappear into thin air either. So we need to know what exactly is wrong with competition.
Healthy competition, particularly on sports fields, can lead to people pushing themselves to achieve their best, leading to high motivation and performance. However, on the other hand, competition, when it is unhealthy, can create a fear of scarcity, a drive to tear other people down, or focusing on an outcome to win at all costs, even if this means making some unethical choices.
Life today is completely different than 100 years ago. Healthy competition does have its place in the sports world, academic pursuit, in school, national, and international competition to reinforce beneficial success or failure.
Anyone can film themselves and post online to show themselves at their best, to shame someone's fail, or to teach you how you should spend your life. We need to remember that everything that we see online is not always the real deal. So why should we compare ourselves to something that we don't even know is the truth?
What do you think this says about our world? A generation of self-loathing, attention-seeking people, only searching for others to praise them, making them prone to insecurities. So, the real problem here is
it will not stop until we take the first march in the other direction, the right direction. It's time to make a change. It's time for Plan B.
What about if instead of comparing yourself to others, embrace the diversity, get inspired by them? Instead of undermining yourself and your true spirit, lift others up for how great they truly are.
The power of collaboration has been studied for decades. Across the years, the power of collaboration and its effects from creativity, curiosity, and innovation has changed our lives forever.
This has proven time and time again to create supportive, inclusive teams and environments.
To foster self-confidence and overcome obstacles.
What if, instead of comparing ourselves to others and justifying the trolls and the haters online, we share positivity and give compliments?
And value others' achievements without feeling as if our candle burns any less, just because theirs shines like a star in the night sky.
What if we got behind and supported one another, realizing our strength is so much greater because we're working together rather than working separately?
I mean, without the power of collaboration, Lena and myself would not be standing here on this stage today. A true testament to the power of collaboration.